Okay, so today I am all this ready because we are celebrating our parents' wedding anniversary, and they are completing 39th year. So it's 39th wedding anniversary, and they are entering into the 40th age of their marriage. So it's a long journey for like people from that, you know. So now today I have decided that I will make different cuisines. So I am going to make dessert and then also a few dinner cuisines. So it is now I am going to make a mango sweet. I got the recipe from the internet. It's a Bengali recipe. It's very simple. So I only need the butter and then sugar powder, then few resins and mango extract, mango essence and mango pulp or mango extract. And for the colorant, if you want, then mango essence or vanilla essence if you want another little bit of smell of it, and then brown bread. So I need a four slices of that for one person, and I have cut all the edges because it was there on that. So now mango pulp is there, and I am using it is famous across the globe. It's Alfonso mango, which is we call it in Marathi Hapus Amba, and it's famous from the city Ratnagiri and Devgarh. Also Lalbagh mango is also there. So I have made mixture of it of these three, and I made pulp. So like or a puree you can call. So now what on this bread we have all these slices. So on each slice we have to spread this butter with sugar added into it, sugar powder, so that so you have to just make it even and fine. So it's there will be a lot of butter, but people people of elderly people like our parents or grandparents or uncles and aunts who can't eat much butter for their house. So I'm not making too much of it. I'm just going to add a little bit for them, and for me I'm going to add much because it's my age. So like at this age, if and also health, then yes, we can eat. Also I sweat a lot. Like I do a lot of activities like exercising activities like yoga and then weights and floor exercise and then dance and sports and all the activities, whatever I did. So on the last one you shouldn't be applying the pulp. So I am going to add so for my parents I am going to make a little bit of butter of it on this bread, of this recipe you can call it. And then afterwards I am going to make pasta plus noodles, that combining recipe, which also we call it sizzler, but we add rice into it also and many vegetables, but I'm not going to add because of vegetables and all this stuff. I'm going to make one recipe which also I have watched online, and it is South Indian something, but it looks it sounds foreign type pizza type, so it looks like that, but it is especially with all the veggies and egg. So I am going to I have also have added my own veggies and all, so just modified, but that I am going to make. And then these are it. And then nuggets are there, chicken nuggets are there, so I am going to make chicken nuggets because we have that and it's a starter. egg and chicken today, and then mango and dessert and pasta and noodles. So it's something which I am going to make. It's not exactly the dinner we can call, but it is something to eat. And I love continental food a lot, and I love Italian food a lot. And there are many different things. There was one restaurant in where I used to live in Dombivli. It had continental and Italian. I always used to go like every weekend. So till the day I become fat, till that day I will just keep on eating and eating and eating, and I don't gain weight. So that's it. So it is very easy. So now I have like made layers of it. Okay, and it looks like a cake. Now the mango pulp we have to add, because I'm not going to add vanilla essence because I wanted a mango essence. So I didn't add it into the butter and sugar. We have to add on that. So this is the thing. This is very easy, and you have to just rest it down, so that this will just absorb all the, this bread will absorb all the pulp and then butter and all. Till then you have to just, and my cat, if you can hear the meow sound, then it's my cat. He is kind of insecure because whenever I shoot a video and all something, or I talk on these videos and all, he all the time just comes and checks where I am and all, and then all does all the meow meow in between. So it's I'm used to it, and what I have to just. So here we have to cover up all the edges, and the pulp is not too. It shouldn't be too, thick or too thin. So finally, it shouldn't be thick or thin. It should be medium, so that now you have to just just brush it or just on the sides. Just stick it, it will stay, and then store it into the not store but just keep it cool, so it will look like the cake, but it's not cake. So I just didn't listen, means I listened, but she didn't mention the name of the recipe. So I started with the dessert because it's very easy and also not that much time consuming, so that's why. So that's it. So this is done now. I'm going to keep it into the fridge because I have to fry nuggets and also make the pizza. It's egg pizza. I call egg pizza because these names now I couldn't read, or it wasn't mentioned there. And I have also added some of my own recipes, so that's why I am not generally not using any name for it. So that's it. So this is done now. So I am talking in English and wearing Maharashtrian getup because I am Maharashtrian Marathi and lives in Maharashtra, Mumbai, and I am Indian, and but I love every country, every religion, every language, every culture, especially their all the cuisine, and then their clothwear and culture and footwear and accessories and all, and then language, and also the region, like the nature and whatever that particular country. So now I am going to dress it with dry fruits and resins, like On the top, you have to just keep all the things. So like I don't know whether my parents will like it or not, but I'm going to eat it. And it's one day only you have to eat. What's so now my mother also wore Nawari sari. In Maharashtra, our traditional uh, what we call traditional cloth wear, we have Nawari sari for girls, women, and there are also types in those Nawari saris that how you wear it. But this is Nawari sari, but from South India, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. I guess Karnataka and Kerala, Tamil Nadu. That in those eras, they used to just have this Nawari, and from behind it is like that. So in Maharashtra, from behind there is also one design here, and here it is fine. It is not there. So this design, and also there is another type in Maharashtra. There are two types. So there you have some plates, and again you have to just tuck it inside here. That's it. So that is another style. So today I am wearing South Maharashtrian type and Karnataka type, and all the jewellery. It is Kolhapuri, Maharashtra, and south side there is a Kolhapur city where I am born. So I belong there. So these are all jewelleries from Kolhapur side, and my mother is wearing Maharashtrian Nawari completely, and her jewelleries I have given her fancy because she didn't want to wear. So I have given her fancy kind of a jewellery. So it is suitable on that. So now I will go and we will go inside there in the kitchen. Okay, so here I am going to make three things that I have told you that I have cut all the vegetables. So first of all, that's the Indian egg pizza. So these are the vegetables I have already cut. This is pumpkin, then carrot, then beetroot, then onion, and then tomato, cucumber, beans, and these are green and black olives. I love them. And the egg, I have taken 4 eggs because and I've added herbs, like if you want to add, and if you want you can add mirchi powder, or you can call it chili powder, and also salt. You have to add it because you have to just pour it, and for that's it for that one. And I'm going to make chicken nuggets. So if you want butter, you can add the butter or oil, and then coriander and curry leaves are there. So I will start with this one because it will take time, not much, but yes. And here on this other pan, I will make nuggets. So that's it. And oil, if you want to add oil for boiling, or you can do that in ghee as well. So like we call it ghee. So it is very good for health, cow ghee or cow ghee only. So you can't put on your weight. So it's good. So I will add a little bit of oil for chicken nuggets, not much. My 2 kittens, 2 cats, there's one kitten and 1 cat, both are woke up and they are like doing meow meow. So here I'm done with the pan, and now I'm going to add butter. I'm not going to add much butter because so here what you have to do is, when you finish with the butter, you can just take it down because For the later on you have to add it. And I am going to add I like to add butter more. So I actually make my food in ghee or butter because I love that. I want that energy because when I do a lot of exercises, na, so now I'm putting pumpkin. So here between in pumpkin you can add carrots or beet. So I am going to add pumpkin and carrot, and then in the middle one I will add beetroot. So because it takes time to cook for pumpkin and carrot, I am going to make a down layer with this, so that these cucumber and tomato takes less time to cook, and then onion medium time. So like, so you have to add make the layer which where you can add layers and layers on this so that it won't burn, na? So, and also we can make it with potato. Actually I have seen with potato only online. Then this pumpkin and all idea, I thought that I will add pumpkin, and pumpkin, like even brinjal also you can go with the brinjal, huh? It is actually eggplant, so it is very tasty. So you can make this recipe with this. So you can just modify, or you can do it the way you want. Okay, so now these things I have all covered with, entire pan now is covered with pumpkin and all, pumpkin and carrot. Now you have to add butter from the above, because so now I have added onion and beet because that is the second layer I am adding, and then you can add tomato as a third layer. And here I am just making chicken nuggets, and I have just taken one plate and just kept all this tissue paper, because that oil will get absorbed in the paper. And then you can add butter from above, because it won't get burned, na? So like you can just add from the side edges. And now I am going to add this, what we call, all the onion I have added, and now tomato and cucumber, because it gets cooked very quickly, and that's why we don't want that so that's why I'm just adding this tomato and later on, and cucumber. And then afterwards you can add the remaining beetroot also, or remaining stuff, whatever it is. So I'm just making a very nice design. So all these vegetables you are cooking, so like you don't have to eat extra something. And here I am just take it out all these nuggets, and I will add another one. So I am just making all the stuff shallow fry here for chicken nuggets. I am adding 4 to 6 pieces. And now after that, afterwards I am not going to add much bit. Now I am going to add beans, because it is like that you have to just spread them like a topping, because or you can add also cauliflower or broccoli. It gives a different taste. If you have celery and other vegetables which are very delicious, I love them. So like you can add it, the vegetable you want. And with the potato base, like if you want to make this egg pizza with vegetables, if you want potato base, so it also tastes very delicious. So how all this stuff will like bind now, we will think, so egg will bind everything, like all this stuff. So I am going to add now olives. I love olives. I also love green olives and black olives. Like it's very tasty. So my cat is singing like I am lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. So I have no food since last 1 hour. It is like that. For all cats, this is the anthem we can call it. I am hungry. I'm Mr. Hungry. I have nobody to feed food. So that is the song. So now finally I am going to add egg. Pour it. So I am going to pour the egg and salt and chili powder mixture. And also if you don't want chili powder, you can add black pepper or white pepper. So I didn't have white pepper, so I added only black pepper. So I am going to pour it now. So that if eggs are like, you think that if it is less, then you can add another egg. So I will pause and just take a. So I've poured egg on it, over it, and it looks like this. But you have to cover it with lid. So like I am covering it with lid and let it like get cooked for 5 minutes on low flame. And here I am making chicken again, and side by side I will make parathas. Lacha paratha or kulcha paratha we can call it. It's a Punjabi recipe, so it's kind of like that. You are adding some powder like chili powder, and then cumin powder, coriander powder, then amchur, what we call amchur, so like in English, and then salt, and then also I have then garam masala. In India there is a garam masala, and then also there is a chaat masala. I have added chaat masala as well. So also ginger powder, a little bit of it, pinch of hing. In hing we call in English, I don't know what we call it, hing, asafoetida, I guess, I'm not sure. So a pinch of it, and that's it. So like that is a for masala kulcha, and I like it. And then what for with wheat flour and or all-purpose flour. So like you have to just go with anything and whatever you want, okay with, and add a little bit of kasuri methi. So for English, I don't know, but that you have to go with that. And a little bit of water and milk and make a dough, good dough. Let it settle for half an hour, and then masala I've told you, and then sesame seeds, black or white sesame seeds, you have to top it, and with the butter you have to apply all the masala, and after that entire layer you have to fold it, and then make again the round, and then proceed and add sesame seeds or white and black. But I'm going to add seeds as well, pumpkin seed, muskmelon seed, watermelon seed, and sunflower seeds, and then those seeds. I don't know, I'm just not getting the name of that one. We call alshi in Marathi. Means, I sometimes call it lazy, because in Marathi for lazy we call it alashi or alashi. So this is alashi said. So now I will make the lacha paratha masala. Masala lacha paratha or kulcha we can call it. I don't know. So now this is the dough I've made, and I'm just going to add a little bit of oil into it. I found it. I thought that it would be helpful, no, because I need a brush also. So now I am just, going to make parathas, masala, lacha paratha or kulcha, and so I am going to just knead the dough. That's my bangles. So for a woman with all the ornaments and all, and being ready and with sari, making food is very, tidy and tiresome as well. So I will make now 4 parathas, because there is also sudden guest appeared at our house. I love Punjabi cuisine, and then Haryanvi cuisine, and also South Indian means in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Maharashtra cuisine. I love it, and also Bengali cuisine. I love it. So it is like even MP, UP cuisine, and then also foreign cuisine. I love it. And now I have kept pan here just to heat it up on a low flame. I'm not putting a lot of oil because I have to apply ghee. So I am going to, if you don't have ghee, you can, add butter. I'm not going to add much butter for all these elderly people, because my father's friend also arrived. So I'm going to add Amul butter or desi ghee. There is desi ghee as well. But here desi ghee, so it looks like this. So I will add a desi ghee, but we don't want a little bit of desi ghee and little bit of butter, because we don't want too much liquid. We need thick desi ghee. So now this is the wheat flour, and I am going to make a nice dough, a small one, and then I am going to add. I'm going to make a flat. We call it roti or chapati, and we call this latne and polpat, but in English also what we call? Yeah, I'm not remembering all this stuff. So don't add too much of flour, because what happens is that then it so people were waiting at me. My parents are now going at our hometown, because for 2 days, and then they will return. So I thought that now you guys just, so like this I have made. As it's a paratha, you have to make it thick. But then again, now what you have to apply butter on it. Okay, so I am like this. You have to just apply butter and also desi ghee. So for these elderly people, I am going to add a little bit, because they will say that at this age she is just giving us fat and all. Yeah, but it is healthy. Once in a blue moon, what's wrong eating all this stuff? And now this is the masala. I've told you, na, that what you have to just pour it on the surface where you have applied butter. It is very tasty. And then what you have to fold it like on zigzag manner. So I will just show you. If they want spicy, so you have to add. So like my father and his friend will eat spicy one. Okay. So now fold it like this. I don't know, yaar, how they are just. Then again, do this, fold like this. So like you got it. And then again, you have to just lift it up like this, and again you have to fold like, bring it back. So with one hand, so like this, you have to fold it, entire thing. I don't know. So I don't know whether you guys were able to see that, but then I don't know, yaar, how they on YouTube and all they make the videos that camera was always above that. It's somewhere they have to just bring that, forward, and then that's it. Now here I have made this. Okay, so like this, and then you have to keep this inside and then make a circle. So now like this, and press it like this. Now add your again a little bit of wheat flour or all-purpose flour, whichever you feel like good for your health. I avoid all-purpose because I avoid. And then what now don't add much this, and I'm going to add not only black and white sesame seeds but also pumpkin seeds, and then muskmelon seeds, watermelon seeds, and sunflower seeds, my favorite. So I am going to add on the back side. Okay, and just press it. And keep it down, or keep it above only, so that and then just here our kitchen platform is a little bit as it's paratha, so it's thick, and make sure that you are making down one. So I am not going to make it thin. So this way I have finished with paratha, and then on the pan, and you have to apply oil or ghee, whatever you want. So now the another one. So like I will make 4. Each person is getting only one. I thought that no one will, because I have made other things also. So like they will keep on eating, and then their belly will be full. So like so little bit of oil for people who avoid oily things, and people who can just eat not much, because like we can't eat much now. And then what, like last all their anniversaries and all, I made things, different things. A typical dinner or lunch like vegetables and then roti or chapati and curry and all we make. So like I like to make that also. Then it is looking very good. And then we eat with curd, or also we can eat with mayonnaise sauce or tomato ketchup or anything you just a person like. So but I use tomato ketchup, my favorite, all the time favorite tomato ketchup. It can go with anything. Also mayonnaise is my favorite. So like ghee is good for health. Ghee means Indian Indian desi ghee or Indian butter we make it. So like it is very not people will eat and then go to our hometown. And the person who likes to eat spicy, you can add more masala. There are different types, but masala one I love it because you have many different masalas added here. And like what? For my mother, I don't make much spicy. For me also, I don't make much spicy. So this way, online we get to see many different cuisine, food of many different people of many regions, countries and states, and we just love all this stuff. I didn't add oil much while frying, it's like because there is enough already. I have added butter, like Indian desi ghee as well as processed butter. So like I don't think so that now we have to crush that one after adding butter on that one. So I just feel like making all this stuff. I love cooking, even my for my brother. At that time, on the internet. We didn't have that much internet, and then by the time we had this easily access on the internet and also searching, he was there in another for job reasons. So like, and like brothers used to teach sisters that even if we make good food, they're like it's like that. But it is for fun. I know, we understand that. So like. So now this is the third one and then the last one, and that's it. All the time I miss my brother. Even I used to be in my school and college also. I always used to like talk about my brother and then also my cousins as well, and like all the fun we used to do. Like even in school, college, class, in job. So. They used to be like all the time, just because I just used to miss those times, whatever fun we had and all. So this is good, this oil applicator. Now this is the third one I made, and going to add masala into it. You just have to make all that layers very softly, very gently, and then after doing that, just fold it on the inside side, inner side, right? And this make a circle, and then again press it. Then add seeds, sesame seed. Only sesame seed taste good, but I want to add all these seeds also. I do this one because I add a little bit of flour on this because then it won't get, stick to that particular thing which you are making. And that's it. So it's done. Now the last one, like this one, and then done. Then I will do prayer, or like we do that arti or auction of the people who have birthdays and anniversaries here in India. So I will do that, and then again I will just my parents and the guest, like my parents, my father's friend who has arrived, I will just serve them this dinner, and then they will all have to go to our hometown, and then within 2 days they will be back. In olden days, like olden eras, women used to wear all these clothes. It was not jewelry and all, but even their home attire were all this type of saris only. Also, we call it Nawari sari, and in Maharashtra and South India, so like generally they used to wear, and then do all this work also. We feel very humid and hot here, so like I don't know. And the season here in Mumbai and Mumbai outskirts, like Mumbai suburbs and Mumbai and all area, and also Thane district and Dombivli and all, it is humid. Like there is moisture in the air, so like we all the time we feel that. So now it's done. Now I will add masala to it, and whoever wants to eat can, I will have later on.